Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Raphael Varane would make economic effort to rejoin Real Madrid in January. Manchester United defender Raphael Varane would be prepared to make an economic effort to rejoin Real Madrid during the winter transfer window, according to Sport. The 30-year-old has had a mixed campaign under manager Erik this term. He was dropped from the starting lineup earlier this season, with Harry Maguire preferred over him. With multiple injuries in the squad, the Frenchman has re-established himself as a regular starter, but this has not stopped speculation linking him with a return to the Bernabeu. Earlier this month, it was claimed that Los Blancos may require £17.4 million to re-sign him, and it's now reported that Varan would be prepared to accept a pay cut for a reunion. Los Blancos are currently in need of a quality replacement in the heart of the defense, with both David Alaba and Iter Militao out of action with long-term knee injuries. Varan fits into their plans with his familiarity and experience of playing for them, but a deal is unlikely to materialize unless the defender accepts a sizable pay cut. He presently earns £340,000 a week at the Red Devils, and the La Liga giants may want at least a 50% reduction. In our view, Los Blancos are playing mind games. Madrid president Florentino Perez is probably conveying to Varane what he needs to do to join the club. If a deal is not agreed, it could be speculated that the central defender did not accept the pay cut. We believe United have no reason to part ways with Varane in January, as they have the option to extend his contract until the summer of 2025 by triggering a clause. With Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof and Lisandro Martinez recovering from respective injuries, United would be foolish to contemplate selling Varane next month. Ipswich Town keen to sign Manchester United winger Amad Diallo. Ipswich Town are reportedly interested in signing Manchester United winger Amad Diallo in January. The Sunday Mirror's Darren Witcoop says the champions outfit have stepped up their search for a forward after a long-term injury to George Hirst. Amad has also sparked interest from Southampton. The 21-year-old hasn't played a game this season after suffering a serious knee injury during the preseason. He has recently returned to training, but another loan stunt looks on the cards for the Ivorian, who is contract to United until 2025. Amad, who joined the Red Devils for £37 million in 2021, was expected to get more game time this season following his excellent loan spell at Sunderland. The 21-year-old featured in 37 championship appearances last term, netting 13 goals and contributing 3 assists, but he picked up a serious knock in the summer that kept him out of action for the first half of the campaign. Amad is now close to regaining full fitness, and United should give him a chance to prove his abilities. Antony has been playing on the right wing, but the Brazilian has been disappointing, failing to score in 15 league appearances. Amad hasn't played much football and is not ready to be a regular starter. However, he would be a good option for manager Erik to have on the bench. Lisandro Martinez delivers positive injury update as he nears return to action. Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez has given a positive update on his recovery from injury. Martinez has missed 21 straight matches across all competitions due to a foot problem, which he picked up after September's 4-3 defeat to Bayern München. The World Cup winner, who underwent surgery back in October, is now closing in on a return to action and has credited the United medical staff for their input during his time on the sidelines. Martinez told the Man United official website the following: "Well, I'm really good, honestly. My rehab is going amazingly in the way that I want. I'm feeling strong, doing everything right with Ibra, the physio. He has been amazing. And also the medical department, they take care of me from day one, so it was really important. Yeah, all is perfect for me." Definitely, we need to be patient. I know that I will be back soon, very soon. It takes time. We need to be patient. Martinez is unlikely to feature in United's final outing of 2023 against Nottingham Forest tomorrow, but could be fit enough to feature in January's FA Cup clash against Wigan Athletic. His impending return to action comes as a big boost for Erik ten Hag, who has seen his side falter defensively on several occasions this term. En route to their early exit from the group stages of the Champions League, United let in a whopping 15 goals in 6 matches, the most of any English side in the tournament's history. The Red Devils have also conceded 25 times in the Premier League goals, 2 of which came in a 3-2 victory over Aston Villa last time out, where they snapped a 4-game winless run in a dramatic fashion. Andre Onana reluctant to leave Manchester United for AFCON duty, but FIFA rules mean he has no choice. Manchester United star Andre Onana has been named by Cameroon in their squad for the African Cup of Nations in January 2024. The 27-year-old's participation in the African tournament means he will miss Man United Premier League fixtures against Tottenham Hotspur, Wolverhampton Wanderers, West Ham United, and Aston Villa. This comes at a time when he has faced questions about his long-term future at United due to his poor form. The goalkeeper has made several high-profile errors that have cost the Red Devils, especially in the Champions League. Previous reports have suggested Onana has been reluctant to leave the club for a month. However, he doesn't have a choice in the matter, as FIFA rules mean he would be banned from playing for United if he snapped the AFCON call-up per the Sun. Onana retired from international retirement after a bust-up with manager Song during the 2022 World Cup, but he reversed his decision in September and went on to be part of the national team that beat Burundi in their final qualifier match. The 27-year-old is now set to be absent for a month, which will give Altay Bayındır, who they signed in the summer as a backup, a huge opportunity to shine. If the Turkish goalkeeper impresses manager Erik ten Hag, Onana could find it difficult to regain his number one spot in the team. The Cameroonian came to United with a big reputation, but he has been unconvincing with his performances. The former Inter Milan star failed to command his box for both goals against Aston Villa in midweek. However, a brace from Alejandro Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund's first Premier League goal meant United sealed a 3-2 success at Old Trafford. Barcelona, determined to land Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood, have sent scouts to his last 3 matches. Barcelona are determined to land Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood and have sent scouts to his last 3 matches, according to The Sun. The 22-year-old is on loan at Getafe and is not expected to return to the Old Trafford club after they announced back in August that he would resume his career elsewhere. Greenwood has been impressing suitors and pundits in the Spanish top flight with 5 goals and 15 appearances to his name, and Barca are hugely interested in him as they believe he is tailor-made for the club. Valencia and Real Sociedad are also keeping tabs on the English forward, but Getafe would love to hold on to him permanently. He has created 16 chances, weighed in with 4 assists, and is slowly starting to regain his form, having missed months of action due to his legal case. Greenwood last played for Man United in January 2022 when he was arrested and subsequently charged with attempted rape, assault, and controlling and coercive behavior. The Crown Prosecution Service have since dropped the charges against him due to a withdrawal of key witnesses, but he is no longer in the Red Devils' plans following fans' backlash and internal intense pressure and criticism, with the staff threatening to go on strike in protest against the initial plans to reinstate him. While Getafe did not pay a loan fee for him and inserted a 20% sell-on clause in the deal, Man United can still benefit from a sale if a club like Barcelona comes calling. He impressed in the 3-3 draw against Atletico Madrid, earning plaudits from Antoine Griezmann, and a move to one of the biggest clubs in Europe could be on the cards at the end of the season if he keeps performing and improving. Man United above all in race to sign Bologna striker Joshua Zirkzee in January. Manchester United are leading the race to sign Bologna striker Joshua Zirkzee during the January transfer window, according to calciomercato.it. The Red Devils have been regularly linked with the Dutchman over the past few days, and it was recently claimed that he has a 40 million euros release clause in his contract. Calciomercato.it now reveal that United are above all in the pursuit of the talented centre forward, but they won't have the option of activating the buyout clause. Bologna sporting director Marco Di Vaio recently said that only Bayern München can trigger the clause and other clubs would need to negotiate with Bologna for the striker. Di Vaio also highlighted that Bologna won't listen to offers for their top players this winter. Zirkzee has had a fine second season with Bologna. He has registered 8 goals and 4 assists from 19 appearances. 8 of those goal contributions have come since October. He has contributed to Bologna's impressive fourth position in the table, and it seems quite clear that they won't contemplate selling him when the transfer window reopens in January. Bayern could trigger the clause to prize him away at the turn of the year, but United may not have any chance of signing the Dutchman unless they offer more than 40 million euros. With financial fair play in mind, it's unlikely that the Red Devils will splash the cash on him. In our view, they should focus on landing Serhou Guirassy from Stuttgart. The Guinean has been in the form of his life this season, with 19 goals from just 16 games in all competitions. He has a release clause of just 17.5 million euros in his deal. It seems a no-brainer to land his signature in January. The 27-year-old would improve the club's chances of a top 4 league finish. Tottenham Hotspur set to make formal approach for Manchester United target Jean-Claire Todibo. Despite Manchester United's interest in French centre-back Jean-Claire Todibo, it appears that their Premier League clash and top 4 rivals, Tottenham Hotspur, are in pole position. Sources have told Team Talk that Tottenham are determining their formal move for defender Jean-Claire Todibo from Nice. Whilst there has been no official contact between the parties as of yet, that is expected to change quite soon as the transfer window opens in January. Spurs are set to make their approach in an attempt to discover just how difficult negotiations around a move for him will be. The North London side are keen to get a defensive recruitment in before mid-January, so their haste could work for or against them in terms of a move for Todibo. Fabrizio Romano has also previously weighed in and confirmed that Spurs will make a move for the player this winter. Despite the announcement of the takeover of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's Ineos, United will be unlikely to do much more than bring in loans or cheap deals, so a move for the Nice defender in this upcoming window is complex. However, Ratcliffe also owns Nice, so he is one of the difficulties mentioned in the article, which could complicate a potential deal for Spurs. Manager Erik Ten Hag has also been credited with a massive interest in the talented young defender, so the British billionaire may be keen to ensure the Dutchman gets his man in the summer and try to convince the player to wait. The Red Devils have been linked to the Frenchman since the summer when it seemed Harry Maguire was on his way to West Ham. Highly credible journalist David Ornstein has also suggested that United are looking to bring in a defender in January, and fellow transfer guru Romano has stated that fans should not necessarily believe the club's negative public stance on spending in the winter window. There are also rumors of the possible departure of Raphael Varane in January, with Real Madrid, Bayern, and the Saudi Pro League linked as possible destinations, which could also have a major impact on the situation. If the Frenchman is sold, replacing him will become urgent, and the funds received for him could allow the Red Devils to make their own move for Todibo. Man United urged to sign perfect midfielder to kickstart Sir Jim Ratcliffe regime. Former Manchester United striker Dimitar Berbatov has named the perfect midfield signing to start Sir Jim Ratcliffe's era at the club. Ineos Group chairman has bought 25% stake in the Premier League club, and he will be in charge of the operations and the player recruitment. Berbatov believes Bayern München and Germany midfielder Joshua Kimmich will be the ideal signing for his former club, but it will be tough to convince him to leave the German champions. Man United can expect a lot of changes under Ratcliffe as the club have struggled to match their past glory, and the boyhood fan of the club is determined to change that. Berbatov believes Kimmich would breathe new life to the Man United midfield, he told Betfair. Going forward with the takeover, I wonder how brave Man United will be in the transfer market. Joshua Kimmich is being linked, but he is such an important player for Bayern München. Can I see him leaving Bayern and coming to United in the January transfer window? I don't think that will happen. Maybe we can speak about his transfer in the summer, but he is someone who is highly regarded at his current club. With Casemiro's injuries and form, maybe United are going to look for a replacement. Let's not forget about Scott McTominay though, he is there and playing well, but if Casemiro is not going to be counted on to continue to play because of his age and injuries, then of course you need to buy someone to replace him. Kimmich is someone who fits perfectly in that position, but does he want to leave Bayern? That's going to be a tough decision. The Red Devils are back in action this weekend as they take on Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. As we wrap up today's Manchester United news, remember to stay tuned for daily updates right here on the channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this information valuable. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.